Drew Baldridge is an up-and-coming name on the country music scene. He was the NRA's Country Musician of the Month for October, and he performed at the Harvest 91 Festival in Vegas, promoting his new single, Guns N' Roses.
Come on, man.
There it is, right there. Love it.
We caught up with him on Music Row as he prepared for the CMAs.
All right, Karen, what do you think?
I think that looks sharp.
Ooh.
He's sharp.
Bam.
It's looking good.
So this is going to be your first CMAs that you're going to?
This is going to be my second.
This CMAs is also really close after the shooting that happened in Vegas.
Yeah, it really is. I think it's going to be an awesome night for the fans and the people that were involved in that shooting to see this show.
You were there too.
I was there. I was there on Friday, and it's hard. Some of those people came out there just to watch me, you know, and you feel somewhat tied to it.
Hey, this is Drew Baldridge, and I'm NRA Country.
You're in kind of an interesting position because during the month that this happened, you're the NRA Country Artist of the Month.
Yeah.
And you got a track coming out called Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right in the middle of it.
I'm right in the middle of it, but you know, I don't think my fans even think about that. You know, NRA means to me growing up and being outside, and I hunted. I used a 12 gauge to go deer hunting. Growing up, I never thought that that kind of stuff could even happen, you know, and that's what NRA means to me.
I've talked to a bunch of country artists, and they've said it can be a little bit difficult to express any political opinion.
I mean, I think if you put your political views out there anyway, it's going to be a tough topic. I want people to go to my Facebook or where I'm at, whoever I'm talking to, and smile. I don't want them to hear my political views because at the end of the day, my political views don't matter.
Since the Vegas shooting, though, some country artists have decided they need to speak up about their views. Guitarist Caleb Keeter, who was also at the festival when the shooting started, tweeted a demand for gun control right now. And Roseanne Cash, the daughter of Johnny Cash, urged artists to have more confidence in speaking out against the NRA.
I like the plan, but it come undone when it got to the part about God and guns.
But the question now is whether artists are willing to face a backlash in a music culture in which guns and the NRA still play a powerful role.
We're going down here to the Quonset hut. This is where Johnny Cash cut his first CBS hit. Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town.
It's kind of appropriate, isn't it?
It was appropriate.
How do you think the industry's feeling right now?
They're feeling very nervous and quiet. They're very vulnerable in terms of an artist standing on front of a stage. And they're very vulnerable in terms of, remember the Dixie Chicks when they spoke up about a controversial issue and then the career's over with.
Has the NRA always had such a close relationship with country music?
The audience for country and the audience for the NRA has obvious overlaps, but it's only been recently that they've reached out with the NRA country website. It's a brilliant move by the NRA. Here they have an organization, very controversial, a lot of negative publicity, and they align themselves, if they can align themselves with an industry that's got a very positive, all-American image, it helps them.
Is it safe for a country music artist to, say, criticize the NRA?
No, it is not safe for a country artist to criticize the NRA. Careers can go down the tubes pretty quick. You can be an outcast.
This is called The Bang. It's gonna be our warm-up. This is the one I'll really mess up. So enjoy it.
Becoming an outcast and alienating their audience is something that J.R. Mack, Alex Sire, and Susan Ruth all worry about. They're working musicians who've been gigging around Nashville for the last 7 years. Some of them do own guns, but they're all in favor of gun regulation.
It does seem like this is a really interesting time to be a country music artist.
Everybody's going to country because country still makes money. I mean, they sell records because it's middle America.
Do you think for country music, though, it's gotten easier to come out and say, hey, this is what I believe about whatever topic?
I think it's gotten easier to be able to come out and say that. I think it's tougher, maybe just as tough, that it's going to be hard to get on mainstream radio for that.
If they don't rock the boat, then they can continue doing what they're doing.
No, even then, I would argue there's a few country artists that are likely gay that aren't ever going to come out because it would kill their career.
Are you worried that if I say something, I could just get totally blackballed before my career even hits hits the big leagues.
I'm a little worried, honestly, even in this interview.
Really?